All right. So if you want to just go ahead and start standing, again, if you have a mat at the end, otherwise just give yourself some space out in front of you. Feet are hip width apart. Double check that posture. So hips are tucked, belly pulling, chest tall. Roll those shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, drop down over, forward fold. Relax the head, neck, shoulders. Let yourself just sink into this. And take a nice deep breath as you exhale, roll it up. Roll those shoulders at the top. And again, inhale, reach through fingertips. Exhale, drop down over. Again, take a nice deep breath as you exhale, roll it up, really pulling belly button tight to spine. Shoulders at the top. One more, inhale, reach through fingertips. Exhale, drop it over. This time, take the hands to the floor. Go ahead and walk it out to that plank. Wrists are under shoulders. Shoulders stay nice and relaxed. You can modify by dropping those knees. Make sure wherever you're at, hips stay tucked. Belly is pulled. Head and neck in nice neutral alignment. Nice job, guys. Pull that belly button tight to spine. Just a little bit longer here. And shift your weight back, taking it to your down dog. Heels and armpits press to the floor. Keep that belly button pulled tight to spine. Think about lifting the bottom to the ceiling. Feel that nice deep stretch up the back of the legs. Go ahead and walk those hands back. And roll it up nice and slow. Pull those shoulders at the top. And again, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, drop down over. Hands to the floor, walk it out. This time we're going to do some knee drops. Now you can modify by just holding in plank. You can hold in that modified plank, or you can add those knee drops. So we're going to inhale, drop those knees toward the floor. Exhale, squeeze back up. So keep those knees just an inch off the floor. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Really focus on keeping those hips tucked, keeping that belly pulled. Nice job. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, and back to your down dog. Again, heels and armpits to the floor. Lift that bottom to the ceiling. Nice deep stretch here. Walk those hands back. Use that nice deep breath. Exhale, roll it up. And shoulders. One more time. Inhale, reach through fingertips. Exhale, drop it down. Walk those hands out. This time we're going to do sort of the opposite. We're going to lift through those glutes. So almost like you're going up to your down dog. But I want you to exhale. Squeeze those glutes to the ceiling. Inhale, level back out. So again, really focus on that glute squeeze. Keeping those abdominals engaged the entire time. Again, you can leave that lift out, holding just in your plank or in that modified plank. Nice job, guys. Exhale up. Really squeeze those glutes to lift. Last 4, 3. You got it. 2 more. Go ahead and just squeeze this one all the way to the top, sinking back to that down dog. One last time here. Heels drop to the floor. Lift the bottom to the ceiling. Go ahead and walk those hands back. Pausing in your forward fold. Relaxing the head, neck, shoulders. Try to release that low back. Really sink into this one last time. And take a nice deep breath as you exhale. Roll it all the way up. Roll those shoulders at the top. And again. All right, so we are going to come to some upper body. I'm going to just adjust my camera here. Feel free to grab a drink if you need to. We are going to grab that light set of weights here. Start. All right. So with these feet are hip width apart, keep those knees soft. Hips stay pointed forward. Focus on engaging those core muscles. So belly is pulled, chest is tall, shoulders are relaxed. Again, if you've got a light set, you can grab those canned goods, or you can do these without weights at all. So we are going to bring those weights up to shoulder height, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Arms are straight, elbows soft, small circles forward. Nice job, guys. So nice tight little circles here. Again, keeping that core engaged, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Make sure that neck stays nice and loose. Awesome job, guys. Pull that belly button just a little bit tighter to spine. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and reverse. Again, relax those shoulders. Keep that neck loose. Awesome job. Again, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Roll it out. This time we're going to take those weights straight out in front of the body. So again, shoulder height, arms straight, elbows soft, little rotation, palms up and back down. So again, belly is pulled, chest is tall. With this one, really make sure that back stays nice and flat. As those shoulders get tired, those weights feel heavy, you kind of start leaning back. Try to keep it flat, like you're up against the wall. Nice job. Pull that belly tight. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it all the way down. Roll it out. All right, one more here. We're going to take those weights to the sides. Little V shoulder raise. So keeping those shoulders relaxed. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, lift those arms up to shoulder height, sort of making that V shape. Inhale, squeeze back down. Just following along with your breathing. Engaging those muscles both directions. Squeezing through like someone's pushing you the opposite direction you're trying to go. Nice job. Pull that belly tight. Exhale, squeeze it out. Pull back down. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last 1. Nice job. Bring them down. Roll it out. We're going to take it into our little windmill exercise. working those obliques. If you want, you can grab your heavy weight. If you don't have a heavy weight, you can even hold both of your light weights in one hand. So we're going to take those weights in one hand, back foot, take a nice big step out, toes stay forward. That opposite foot, we're going to take a big step, point those toes away from us. So we're sort of starting in our triangle pose here. We're going to take that hand with the weights, or maybe no weights at all, but we're going to reach that arm up to the ceiling. Free hand reaches down for the inside of the foot. Keep that belly pulled tight. As you exhale, squeeze through those obliques to lift. Make sure those shoulders stay dropped as you are stacked, as you drop. Modify by staying higher. Work those obliques a little bit more by really dropping over into this. Again, keeping that belly pulled tight the entire time. Make those obliques work. Exhale, squeeze to the top. And get a nice little stretch down the inside of this leg as well. Great job, guys. Last 4. Here's 3. 2. Last one on this side. Awesome job. Bring that weight down. Give that shoulder a little rotation. We're going to rotate over to the other side. Again, arm comes up, belly is pulled. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze those obliques to lift. Modify by staying higher. Again, the lower you sink, the more you're going to make those obliques work to come back up. Pull that belly tight. Looking good here. Exhale up. Okay, so guys, squeeze through those obliques. Last 4. Here's 3. 2. Last 1. Awesome job. Bring that weight down. Roll it out. Lots of core and shoulders today, I guess. With this next one, moving back to that upper body. Grab that light set if you didn't have it already. Again, feet hip width. Check that posture. Belly pulled tight. Taking it into a split shoulder raise here. So as we exhale, one arm comes out to the side, the other up to the front. Inhale, squeeze it back down. Exhale, switch to the other side. So again, really using that exhale, still squeezing back down with that inhale. You are creating your own resistance here. Nice job. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Coming just to shoulder height. Pull that belly tight. Good job, guys. Exhale, lift. Squeeze through. Last 4. Here's 3. 2. Last 1. And lower down. Nice job. Roll it out. We're going to come back to that V raise again. This time we're just going to relax those shoulders, bring those arms up to shoulder height. We want to keep that upper part of the arm parallel to the floor, working our shoulders just by holding it up. Add that bicep curl right here. So really exhaling, really squeezing in with that exhale. Again, shoulders stay relaxed. Keep that neck loose. Pull that belly tight. Great job, guys. Keep breathing here. Squeeze those biceps tight. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last 1. Nice job. Bring it all the way down. Roll it out. We have 1 more here for the upper body. With this one, we're going to extend those arms out to the side. If your weights are getting heavy, they're heavier than my pineapples, you can drop those weights out at any point. What we're going to do is as we inhale, we're going to bend at the elbow, coming to the opposite armpit. Exhale, sweep that arm across, switch to the other side. So inhale across, exhale, sweep it back. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep those arms up at shoulder height, extending out straight, but really keeping that elbow soft. Again, shoulders relaxed. Keep that neck loose. Drop those weights out at any point. Again, create your own resistance here. Engage those muscles. Squeeze through. Nice job, guys. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last 1. Awesome job. Drop those arms. You can put those weights up. Give it a nice big rotation. And again, we're going to stretch those shoulders out just a little bit later. We do have a little bit more shoulder work to do. We're going to take it into a cross-body standing crunch here. So we're going to shift our weight over to one foot. We're going to extend the other foot out just to the side here. So double check that posture. Hips forward, belly pulled, chest tall. We're going to extend the opposite arm. Take a nice deep breath as you exhale. Drive knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Now with this, you can challenge your balance by keeping those toes up. Feel free to tap down if you need to. Focus on good form. If you've got a little wobble there at the top, drop those toes. And you can keep this movement smaller for less intense. You can really crunch it in nice and tight. Nice job, guys. 4 more. Here's 3, 2. Last 1. Awesome job. Give that base leg a little rotation. Switch it over to the other side. Again, extending out, checking that posture. Opposite arm comes up. Belly is pulled. Exhale, drive knee to elbow. Again, tapping those toes down for a little extra balance support. Keeping that belly pulled tight. Exhale, crunching it in. So guys, let's do 4 more. Here's 3, 2. Last 1. Nice job. Give that base leg a rotation. Grab a drink if you need to. We are going to come down to the floor. I'm going to adjust my camera. All right, guys. So what we are going to do, because I want to give you some variety, we're going to do a series flat on our bellies. So I'm going to demonstrate the first maybe 2, and then I'm going to watch, or I have a few variations, but if you don't want to stay flat on your belly, you could also do, these are just hard to do with a baby in the way. So, but I want you guys to get this right. So go ahead and come down flat to your belly. We are going to just kind of double check our form with these exercises. We want those hips to stay flat to the floor And then I want you to think about pulling that belly button tight to sponge. So it's a very weird sensation, engaging those abdominals when you are flat on the floor, but I want you to think about really engaging those core muscles just like we do when we're standing up. So what we're going to do is start with an alternating arm and leg lift. So similar to what we do in our bird dog, we're going to come down flat, extending those arms out straight. Again, keeping that belly pulled, using that exhale, lifting one arm, the opposite leg. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, switch to the other side. So just following along with your breathing, keeping that belly pulled tight, squeezing through those glutes. I'm going to come up and I'm going to do mine on hands and knees here. Nice job. Again, pull that belly button tight to spine. Exhale, lift. Not a big lift. Don't try to add any extra height at the top. Really be mindful of that low back. Nice job, guys. Pull that belly. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Take a little breather here. You can rest, chin on hands, forehead, come up to elbows, whatever feels best to you. All right, so on our next one, we're gonna shift that work to the upper body. Again, hips stay to the floor, belly is pulled. With this one, you can modify by bending those elbows and just stacking the hands underneath the chin. You can extend those arms out straight. That is gonna make this more intense. Again, be really mindful of that mid to low back here. We wanna work it, but not strain it. So, taking a nice deep breath as you exhale, lifting up, inhale, lower down. Again, exhale up, inhale back down, extending those arms out straight to make this more intense. Again, pay attention to that low back. You are following along with your breath here, keeping that belly pulled tight. Again, not lifting super high here. Nice natural lift. Exhale up, inhale lower with control. If you feel any strain at the top there, keep that movement just a little bit smaller. So again, focusing just on that upper body here, keeping those hips locked in place, legs extended out. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and come down. Take a little breather here. All right, so we're gonna keep that upper half stationary and move that work to the lower body. So again, you can rest your chin on your hands here. You can come down forehead. If it's more comfortable, you can come up to those elbows. Again, this is just personal preference. Still locked in place from the hips down. We're gonna extend those legs out straight, and then we're gonna do a straight leg lift. So both legs are coming up, squeezing through those glutes, trying to keep that nice straight leg. Now you can modify this by going to a single alternating. So if that's causing any strain on that low back, feel free to take it to single alternating. Again, I'm gonna come up to hands and knees to do my leg lift here. Wherever you're at, pull that belly tight. As you exhale, squeeze those glutes to lift. Remember, not a big movement. Nice job, guys. Let's do just 2 more. And last one. Awesome job. Take a little breather here. What we're going to do with this next exercise is a single arm sweep. So we're going to take one hand, bending at the elbow, just rest it right underneath our chin. I'm going to hit a bed here. So I'm going to scoot back, extending the other arm out, take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, I want you to sweep that arm back. Nice straight line along a level surface, like you're wiping that hand along a table. I want you to make this a nice big movement. Follow your gaze follow your fingertips all the way back with that gaze. Exhale, sweep. Inhale to the front. Now again, you can modify this one by keeping that lift a little bit lower. Really pay attention to that mid to low back. Let's do 4 more. Here's 3. Last 2. 1 more right here. Awesome job, guys. Come back to center. We're going to shift it over to the other side. So again, bending that arm, extending the other one out straight. Exhale, sweep it back. Nice level surface. Keeping that belly pulled. Following your fingertips back with that gaze. Really getting a nice big twist. Nice job, guys. Again, keep that belly button pulled tight. Exhale as you sweep. Last 4. Here's 3. 2. Last 1. Back to center. Nice job, guys. Just rest it here. We have 2 more exercises in this position. These do get a little bit more intense, so modify as needed. We're going to do double arm, double leg movements with this. Again, pay attention to that low back. Keep that lift lower to modify, but feel free to switch to just a single alternating at any point. So we're going to start with our Superman lift. Now you can modify this by keeping those arms bent, stacking those hands underneath the chin. More intense would be extended out. As you take a nice deep breath, I want you to exhale, lift, inhale, lower down. So again, modify by bending those arms. You can also modify this by going back just to that single alternating. So I want you to keep that belly pulled. Pay attention to that mid to low back. If you feel any strain, make some adjustments. Maybe keeping that lift just a little bit lower. Maybe bringing those arms in. Maybe even switching to that single alternating. Nice job, guys. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Nice job. Take a breather right here. All right, so last one in this series, we're going to take it to our swimming movement. So we're coming up to that Superman hold, holding at the top, and we're going to add just a little flutter through the arms and legs. Now again, modify by keeping it lower. The higher you lift, the more intense this will be. You can always take this and just hold at the top. Really focus on keeping that belly pulled. Pay attention to that low back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Rest it down here. Chin to hands, maybe forehead. From here, take those hands to the floor. We're going to push it back. Take those knees out nice and wide. Move that bottom back to your child's pose. Walking those hands forward. Nice job, guys. All right. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and push up over to a seated position. We are going to grab our light set of weights. You might find that you want to leave those out, and that is perfectly fine. So with this series, typically we use a small ball or a BOSU, something as a low back support. Now, you could probably use, well, if you have a small ball of some sort that around your living room, you could use that. You could probably even grab a couch cushion. But these can be done without that extra little bit of support. We just have to be a little bit more mindful, keep our movements a little bit smaller, really pay attention to that form. So what we're going to do is take those feet to the floor. We're going to sit up nice and tall. So our posture here in this seated position needs to stay the same even as we lean it back. So you're not going to get as deep into your lean as you might if you had low back support. So as I lean back, you can kind of see me round forward. We want to avoid that. So sit it up tall. Again, stay higher as needed. We're going to extend those weights straight out in front. One arm comes up and then switch. So combo movement here. We're working those core muscles just by maintaining that lean. We're adding that extra shoulder work with our little overhead switch here. Again, modified by sitting it up taller, more intense by leaning back, but really focus on that form. Those shoulders really start to feel those weights. You can always drop those out. Keep going, even without your weight. Pull that belly tight, relax the shoulders. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job, guys. Sit it up nice and tall. Take a little breather here at the top. We are going to come back into that same position, coming into sort of a rowing type of motion. So sitting up tall to start, extending those weights out straight. As you inhale, pull those weights back to chest. As you exhale, circle up and around. Now again, maybe not a big lean with this one. Focus on good form. So I want you to keep that belly pulled, chest is tall. Inhale back, exhale, squeeze to the top. Really feel those abdominals engaged with that little pause. And then pull that belly tight to lift. Nice job, guys. Looking good here. Relax those shoulders. Exhale, squeeze. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one. Nice job, guys. Sit it up tall. Take a little breather. With this next one, we're going to do an alternating bow and arrow. So with this, I'm going to drop my weights out. My shoulders are really feeling it. Hang on to those if you'd like. With this, we're going to do an alternating pull back. I do want you to sit up nice and tall and then take it to your lean. So we're holding in this lean, and then we're just adding a twist back. So extending those arms out. Again, weights are optional. Take a nice deep breath as you exhale. Pull back. It's been a while since I've shot a bow, but I think this is sort of along those lines. Really pull that elbow back like you're trying to hit the floor right in the center of your body. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the front. Again, you're maintaining that lean, keeping that belly pulled tight. Drop those weights out at any point. Nice job, guys. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job, guys. Sit it up. We have one more exercise in this same position. Oh, and then we do have a boat pose hold. We have one more combo exercise, and then we have a boat pose. So with this next one, again, weights are optional. You can grab those if you'd like. We're going to sit it up nice and tall, bringing those weights straight out in front of us. Palms are facing in. As you inhale, we're going to lean it back. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze through that chest, lifting to the top. So again, leaning back only as far as you can with good form. Keeping that belly pulled, chest tall. again, if those shoulders really start to burn, you can always sit those weights out. Exhale, squeeze through the chest. Doing awesome here. Okay, so guys, pull that belly tight. Relax those shoulders. Exhale up. Last 4. Here's 3. 2. Last 1. Awesome job. All right. You can go ahead and sit those weights out if you hadn't already. Again, we are going to come to a boat pose hold here before we roll it back to the floor. So take a second here. Sit up nice and tall. Hands to the thighs. Relax those shoulders. So lots of options. I want you to find that sweet spot for you, starting by just rocking back on that bottom, lifting those feet up. Now again, baby steps here. Find that sweet spot. Arms extend out. Maybe keep the hands to the sides, but bring those legs up parallel to the floor. If you feel comfortable, you can come to both. Again, belly is pulled. That back should stay nice and flat. Shoulders should stay relaxed. If you feel yourself kind of rounding, maybe take it back down a step, readjust, hold right there. Good job, guys. Pull that belly tight. Push through. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. I was shaking there at the end. Sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and roll forward into your butterfly. So I want you to think about lengthening the spine, stretching all the way through the top of the head. And then from here, we're going to hinge it forward, locking those hands out for a deeper stretch through those hip flexors. And so guys, go ahead and walk those hands back in. We're going to just give those shoulders a nice little rotation. Take one arm across the body, shoulder stretch. And release. Take it over to the other side. And go ahead and release. All right, guys, so we are going to come back or come down flat to the mat. I guess this is the first time today. We're going to finish with some core work, and then we're going to stretch everything out. We are going to do a few different exercises here today. Go ahead and roll it back. Again, we still want the hips tucked, belly pulled. This is all nice and tight. We're going to take it into some crunches today, which we don't do often, but they have their place, so we're going to do them today. With these, I want you to focus on abdominals doing all of the work. Neck stays nice and relaxed. Head is just along for the ride here. So fingertips come behind ears, but we're not pulling on that head at all. Chin stays up. If you push your tongue to the roof of your mouth, it sort of helps you keep that all nice and relaxed. I know it sounds weird, but it really does work. So taking a nice deep breath, I want you to exhale. Squeeze those abdominals to lift. Inhale, lower back with control. Again, chin is up, keeping that gaze to the ceiling. Fingertips come behind the ears, only to support the neck. Make sure you're not pulling that head up. Exhale, squeeze through those abdominals. Not a big movement, but I want you to really engage and almost kind of pause at the top. Nice job, guys. Pull that belly tight. Last 4. Here's 3, 2, last one, and rest that head. Take a little breather. All right. We're going to add just a little cross crunch to this. Now you can keep fingertips behind the ears as you reach with that opposite hand, or with that hand to the opposite knee. Inhale back, exhale, switch to the other side, or you can kind of just keep those hands at the chest, chin here. Again, chin is up. Keep that gaze on the ceiling. Make sure it's all abdominal work here. Head and neck, nice and relaxed. Neutral alignment. Exhale, crunch across. Inhale, lower with control. Nice job, guys. Pull that belly tight. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job. Take that head to the floor. I want you to turn your face over to your right shoulder so your ear is down to the floor. And come back to center, over to the other side. Nice job, guys. Back to center here. All right, so our last exercise is our ab jackknife. Again, keeping that core nice and tight. Make sure that low back stays flat to the floor. We're going to extend one leg out. Opposite arm comes up. Keeping that belly pulled tight. Exhale, reach fingers to toes. You can stay flat to the floor, or you can add head and shoulders coming again to that little crunch. Fingertips behind the ears for support. If that neck is really feeling it, just leave that part out. Pull that belly tight. Exhale, squeeze through. Nice job, guys. Last little bit of work. Nice job, guys. Pull that belly tight. Really squeeze through. Doing great here. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one on this side. Awesome job. Lower down. Take a little breather. Push it over to that other side when you're ready. Again, belly is pulled. Back stays nice and flat. Exhale, fingers to toes. Head and shoulders can come up. Gonna make it a little bit more intense. Make sure you keep that neck nice and relaxed. Fingertips behind the ears will give you extra support. Nice job, guys. Keep breathing. Keep that chin up off of chest. If you feel any strain, just take it flat to the floor. Nice job. Pull that belly tight. Nice job, guys. Push through. Last 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Take it down. Go ahead and pull those knees to chest. Keep that low back flat to the floor. All right, guys, extend those legs out long. Reach the arms overhead. Let that low back heel up. Really stretch through those abdominals. Reach as much space as you can from fingertips all the way down to the feet. And when you're ready, take a nice deep breath. Use that exhale to roll it up. Reach behind the thighs. If you need that extra little bit of assistance, sit up nice and tall, hinge it over. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and sit up tall. Cross those legs. We are going to take those thumbs up, open out. Reach through fingertips as you press those arms back. Relax those shoulders. Let's go ahead and turn those thumbs down. Press back again. And drop those hands behind the back. Clasp the fingers. Reach up and out. Just let that chin drop to chest. And release that stretch. Bring those arms around the front circle. Pulling away. Again, chin to chest. Keep that neck nice and loose. Think about stretching all the way across the upper back here. Go ahead and turn those hands, reach to the ceiling. Nice and tall. Stretch it up. And then take it over. Come back to center, reach. Take it over to the other side. And come back to center, reach it up. Stretch it all the way down. Take a nice deep inhale, reach through fingertips. Exhale, back to the floor. One more time, inhale, arms come up. And exhale. Nice job, guys. Give me 1 second to pause our recording.